You know that feeling when you watch a truly incredible speaker and you just think, wow, how do they do that? Well, today, we're prying open their playbook. We're going to break down exactly how you can transform your own public speaking by learning from the absolute best in the world champions.
So, what is it, really? What's that secret ingredient? What's the magic that takes a speech from just good to something truly world-class, something you just can't forget? I'll tell you this, it's not just about having a loud voice or looking confident. No, it's something way, way deeper than that.
And this is it. This is the heart of it all. Dhananjaya Hettiarachchi, the 2014 champ, basically captured the entire foundation of great speaking in this one single sentence. Every great speech, every single one, starts with this powerful belief that your unique story has value and that someone, somewhere is waiting to hear it. Which, of course, brings us to the first and honestly the most important step of the whole process, finding that story. And look, this isn't about making something up to sound impressive. It's about digging deep and finding the topic that is genuinely, undeniably you. This distinction right here is absolutely crucial. See, anyone can stand up and talk about a topic they know, something based on their expertise. And yeah, it might be informative and the delivery could be perfectly competent. But a champion speaks on a story they are. It comes from passion, from real lived experience. And that's the difference between being informative and being truly transformative. That's how you build an authentic connection.
So, how do you find that story? Well, the winning formula is right here. First, it has to be deeply meaningful to you. It has to resonate with your own life. But, and this is a big but, it's not just about you. It also has to have some kind of universal appeal so it connects with everybody. And ultimately, it has to be something that can stir people's hearts and change their minds.
And Manoj Vasudevan, the 2017 world champion, just hits the nail on the head with this one. You cannot fake passion. You just can't. Your audience can feel your sincerity. They can sense when you truly, deeply care about what you're saying. And that feeling, that's the bedrock of a powerful, lasting connection.
Okay, so you found your authentic story. Awesome. What's next? Well, you can have the most powerful message in the entire world, but if it doesn't have a solid framework, its impact is just going to fizzle out. And that's why every champion builds their speech on a winning structure.
And please, don't ever mistake a heartfelt speech for an improvised one. That is a huge misconception. The champions, all of them, agree on this. The final performance has to be meticulously, painstakingly organized. Every word, every pause, every single transition, it's all there for a reason, designed to take the audience on a very specific journey. And this right here is the classic unbeatable structure. First, you need that hook. An opening so good, it's impossible for the audience to look away. Second, you need a well-developed body where you logically unfold your story. And finally, you need a memorable conclusion, something that doesn't just end the speech, but leaves a powerful idea hanging in the air long after you're gone. But always remember what the 2018 champion Ramona J. Smith tells us. Even inside this tight, organized structure, your genuine self has to be the engine driving the whole thing. The structure is like the skeleton, sure, but your authentic truth, that's the heart that gives it life.
All right, you've got the story, you've got the structure. Now comes the part that truly separates the amateurs from the champions, the hard work. This is where a good speech gets forged into an absolutely great performance.
Darren LaCroix, the 2001 champ, couldn't have put it any more simply. Stage time, stage time, stage time. There are no shortcuts here. There's no substitute. The path to mastery is just paved with relentless practice, getting on stage, in front of people, again and again and again. But stage time isn't just mindless repetition. No, it's a whole process. It means rehearsing until the words are basically second nature. It's actively going out and seeking feedback from all kinds of people, not just your friends who tell you you're great. It means refining every tiny detail of your delivery. And yeah, it means mentally preparing by visualizing your own success. So, here's the crucial takeaway. Mastery is found in the margins. It's in that one purposeful gesture that drives a point home. It's in that perfectly timed, strategic pause that lets an emotional moment really land. It's in the eye contact that makes every single person in that room feel like you are speaking directly to them. And all of this leads us to the final evolution. Once you've mastered the story, the structure, and the practice, you can ascend to the ultimate goal.
You can move beyond just delivering a speech to creating a genuine, unforgettable, shared experience.
You know, a key part of this is adaptability. Think about it. A championship journey has multiple rounds, different rooms, different audiences. A true champion can feel the energy of the room and adjust on the fly. They stay open to feedback, and they're constantly refining their performance, right up to that final moment on stage.
And this is the pinnacle, perfectly stated by the 1995 champion Mark Brown. A speech is something you give to an audience. An experience is something you create with them. It's about inspiring them, motivating them, and leaving them fundamentally changed.
So, here it is, the whole shebang, the champion's blend. It all starts with authenticity, which is then wrapped in structured storytelling. That's polished through diligent practice, made resilient by adaptability, and the whole thing is fueled by a genuine desire to connect with and serve the audience. That's the recipe.
Look, this entire playbook is built on one simple, powerful truth. Your story matters. The journey from where you are right now to that championship stage, it doesn't have to start next month or next year. It can start right now with one single idea.
So, I'll leave you with just one final question. You have the playbook. You know the secrets. You have a story to tell, and as we said at the very beginning, someone out there in the world needs to hear it. The only question left is, what will you say?